Welcome back to the Stay Safe podcast. I'm your host, Liam Scott, and today we're going to be talking about personal protective equipment, PPE. And let's be honest, most of us have been guilty at some point of forgetting to put on goggles, not wearing a hard hat properly, skipping wearing gloves because they get in the way, they're hot or they're uncomfortable. But PPE is not just about following site rules or ticking a box. Invariably, it is there to protect you. So in this episode, we'll cover why PPE isn't just about compliance, but about real-world protection, the common mistakes that people can make when choosing or wearing PPE, and why personal responsibility plays a huge part in PPE effectiveness. Because you would be the one getting injured, you bear the biggest cost, biggest responsibility, and the biggest impact if you are injured through not wearing PPE. So, why PPE matters. So thousands of injuries each year could have been prevented or reduced in severity by wearing proper PPE. And whilst PPE is your last line of defence, it doesn't replace good procedures, but it can save you when everything else fails. So head, eye, hand, foot and respiratory injuries are among the most common in construction. They're also some of the most preventable using the right PPE. The problem is that too many people see PPE as an inconvenience instead of what it really is, which is an additional layer of protection for when things go wrong. So some of the common mistakes with PPE. So PPE is provided, people often misuse it, they pick the wrong gear for the job. People may be wearing the wrong sizes or something that's poorly fitting, so a helmet that is too loose, which won't protect you or provide any additional protection in a fall or for an impact. Gloves that are too big can cause slippage, too small then they can tear. And if your PPE is uncomfortable, you should speak up. Otherwise, you'll be tempted to ditch it midway through a task. Wearing it correctly, so things like half zipped up overalls, undone chin straps, goggles that are pushed onto your forehead don't do much good. They don't do the job that they're supposed to do. So PPE needs to be worn properly for it to work correctly. And using the wrong type of PPE. So not all gloves are created equal. So some are chemical resistant, some will protect against heat, some will protect against cut resistance, and it's important to wear the right PPE for the task. Dust masks aren't enough for harmful fumes, so you might need additional respiratory protection. You have to make sure it is properly rated for the hazard that you're exposed to. Failing to maintain or replace PPE, so scratched goggles, torn gloves, cracked helmets. PPE, like most things, has a shelf life, and it is important that we inspect it regularly. We replace damaged or worn out items, because a broken helmet won't help when you need it the most, so it's important to get it replaced as and when. And PPE is, by its nature, personal responsibility, and it's personal protective equipment for a reason. It's easy to assume that as long as you've had it provided, the company's done its job, but there's a catch that you still have to wear it properly and look after it, and that is your responsibility.
This podcast is being provided by Scott Risk Management, specialist health and safety consultants. If you operate an SME business, you know that meeting all of the business needs is a juggling act. If you want to simplify safety, save time, and stay compliant, SRM Genie is the solution. For more information, head to the details at the end of this episode.
Under the Health and Safety at Work Act. So, we have to take ownership. Check your gear before each use. Have we got things that are scratched? Are your boots still sturdy? Are they showing signs of wear? Do they need to be replaced? If something's off, report it and get a replacement. Don't wait until your gear fails in a critical moment. Don't assume that the company have got it 100% right. Companies have the best intentions, but sometimes PPE that's provided might not be adequate for your specific task. If you think you need something additional or different equipment, speak up. You bear the brunt of responsibility if it goes wrong, but you are also the most knowledgeable in the work that you do. So make sure you provide that additional information to make sure that you get the right PPE for your job. And be ready to adapt. So different tasks require different PPE. Just because you've got safety glasses on doesn't mean that when you're cutting metal or handling serious chemicals, they're going to work for you. So stay flexible and wear the right PPE for the job that's at hand at that moment. So following PPE requirements isn't just about avoiding fines or keeping the bosses happy. It's about making sure that you're keeping yourself safe. So it's important that you practice good documentation. So you document what's required for each task so there's no confusion. If you see colleagues not wearing PPE, remind them, so encourage them that they should be wearing it as well. Again, looking after our mates and reporting near misses. So if your PPE saved you from an injury, make sure that we let companies know, people around us know. These reports help to improve site safety for everyone. And so to sum it up, PPE isn't a hassle or a tick box chore. It's there to safeguard, and it ensures that you can keep doing your job and go home safely in one piece. Before you head back to work today, just have a think about if you've got the right PPE for your task. Is it in good condition? Is it fitted properly? If something feels off or you're unsure, speak up and demand better protection. Because the moment an accident happens, it's your well-being on the line. A simple piece of kit can mean the difference between a painful injury and a minor scare. So wear it, use it correctly, and value your own safety above all else. And so that concludes our Construction Toolbox Talk series. We've covered everything from manual handling, fire safety, contractor risks, mental health, gas safety, to the small but critical details of site housekeeping and PPE. This isn't checklists, this isn't compliance rules, this is just real life precautions that can help save lives, prevent injuries, and keep you running your project smoothly. Thanks for tuning into the Stay Safe podcast. Keep these lessons in mind, look out for yourself and your colleagues, and remember that safety starts with you. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, look after each other. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.
This podcast has been provided by SRM, the owners of the bespoke health and safety management software SRM Genie, created for and focused on supporting SME businesses. If you would like more information on how you can simplify safety, save time, and stay compliant, go to www.srmgeniesoftware.co.uk.